Welcome to Human Design Powered Business. I'm Victoria Gibson, and every week I am sharing how you can harness your human design to unlock more flow, leverage, and opportunity within your business. So let's dive in. Hello and welcome to this sixth episode of my special series on the lines in human design. This is about the sixth line. This is an overview of the sixth line in human design. And the best way to take this in is to think about your own profile type in human design. If you have your life chart, you'll see that listed as your profile, and whether you have a 6 in either of those two numbers, this will be a great place to start and understand and have some awareness of the flavor, the keynotes, the theme running through the way people see you, the way you connect and resonate with other people. Now, obviously, there's a lot more nuance within human design, but I really love the lines within human design and how they flavor a profile, but also how they give a distinction to each of the 64 gates within human design, giving so many possibilities. And look, that's beyond the scope of this podcast overview, but I really want to introduce you to the power of the themes of these lines and how you can harness these for business growth and overcoming challenges and roadblocks and plateaus within your business. Okay, so how you can use them to resonate more, step into more of the effortless flow that resides within you from when you step in to your natural genius, your natural way of being. So when we talk about a sixth line or line 6, we talk about the visionary leader. And this is more about how to use the shifts within your life, and particularly this 3-phase journey that happens within a line 6, because your journey is unlike anyone else's, because you're literally designed to live life in 3 distinct phases. And your business should reflect this evolutionary process. Line 6 in the human design system is referred to as the role model. And this is really about the visionary, the authority, the one who is born knowing, the one who goes through experiences first so they can guide others. Your authority comes from your lived experience, and your influence grows as you integrate your journey into your wisdom. And the sixth line superpower, it's all about seeing the bigger picture and the long-term vision, because you've been through the journey yourself. But there's also this kind of innate knowing and authority that happens regardless of whether you've actually lived it or not. Your authority is authentic because it's earned through real experience, not just theoretical knowledge. And an opportunity for evolving where your business is now is knowing that your business will literally evolve as you do. That first phase in a 6 lines life, the birth to the first Saturn returns, kind of around the 28 to 30, right? It's about experimentation and learning. And then the second phase, the 30 to 50, is stepping back and integrating, like sitting up above and watching, right? It kind of retreats a little bit, but still really watching and integrating what they've learned. And then that third phase, after more the Chiron returns, after 50 plus, the phase that I'm in now, although I don't have a 6 line, but it's about sharing wisdom and modeling what's possible. I do have a lot of 6 lines in my gate, so this resonates with me for sure. So how can you harness your 6 line energy in your business? Well, first, understand that your authority builds over time through experience. Don't rush the process. Each phase of your journey is gathering the wisdom you'll need to serve others at a higher level. And I want you to be able to share that journey and that evolution that you're going through in your business. And that's a great place to look to for content, for connection, for offers, for the transformational journeys you may want to take your clients on. Your audience is fascinated by transformation stories, and your line 6 experience of going through phases is incredibly valuable to others navigating their own growth. Third, position yourself as a guide who's been where your audience wants to go. Your real life experience of transformation is more powerful than any theoretical framework. So you're not the one airing your dirty laundry. You are a natural authority. You sort of sit above people and they want to look to you for that authority and that vision. So you can document those phases that you're taking throughout a transformational journey or within your business or within the knowledge that you want to share. What did you learn in your experimental phase? How did your perspective shift during your integration phase? And what wisdom are you ready to share now? Create that content that reflects that evolutionary process through the 3 phases or stages. Share the lessons from each phase, the mistakes you made, and the insights you gained. Your audience wants to learn from someone who's actually walked the path. So build your business model around your current life phase. Are you in experimentation mode, integration mode, wisdom sharing mode? Look, you're always in wisdom sharing mode, let's face it, with Align 6. So align your offerings with where you actually are in that journey. And the business truth here is that your 3-phase journey isn't a liability, it's your credibility. Don't beat yourself up that you're not yet seen as the one and only authority. You're going to be able to look within your own experience to see where people have naturally come to you for that authority. My sister is a 6'2", and I have seen this in her life where up to 30, she was like a force to be reckoned with. And she's my older sister. So of course, as a younger sister, I was always looking to her going, she's so brilliant and amazing at the things that she could do. And then she went into motherhood, and after Saturn return, married, and took a step back from a lot of that force. And now she is 54, and I see her just take on this whole new business angle, like a whole new business she developed, and she is going at it with gusto, podcasting, sharing like she never has before. And I'm just in awe again, where I've really seen those 3 phases. That first phase of like just jumping in there and going for it and doing amazing things, then really hanging back. So these 3 phases can really be seen, and you don't have to wait to 50 to really harvest it. Her son is also a manifesting generator, 6'2". And he's got my life theme because he's born a day after me. But I love that he is 22 and he is studying his master's in physiotherapy at university. Meanwhile, he's totally into powerlifting, and he goes to all these powerlifting competitions around the world, and he also coaches all these people on powerlifting. And I said to him, oh, how much are you charging for that? Expecting that he'd be charging like one-off sessions. No, he's like a monthly fee. He's got it all figured out. I'm like, oh my gosh, you are the authority. I love it. That is a perfect example of how you can be sharing that authority, and people aren't thinking, he's only 22, I'm not going to pay him. He is sharing his experiences and speaking from authority, and not many 22-year-olds do that. So you don't have to be on the young phase or the, on the other end. But notice as well when you are in that mid phase of, particularly if you are a 6 line in your profile, that in that other period, you might be feeling like you want to kind of retreat and watch and integrate. But how can you integrate but still keep momentum? Because people want to still learn from you. They will still see you as a natural authority, because with Align 6, they're like a 6'2". You are here to share your life's work. You're here for a transpersonal experience, or you might see on your human design life chart that you have a left angle cross, and that is about being here for more than just a personal journey. And that is all about the Line 6, the wisdom to create, amazing opportunities, truths and information and transformation for your audience. And an educator, an expert is perfect for Line 6. And you're all about big picture and wisdom. You see the future, you lead with wisdom, and you guide transformation for others. You're here to see beyond the present, embody that wisdom, and inspire transformation. You ground yourself through trusting the process, embracing patience, and guiding others from experience. You're going to thrive when you lead with long-term vision rather than getting stuck in short-term struggles. So don't be afraid to see the big picture and translate it for others. You are here to inspire a higher vision for yourself and others. So trust the process. Your journey unfolds in phases, and wisdom deepens over time. Lead by example. Your life is your message, and people learn from watching you evolve. Patience is a virtue here. Your impact grows the more you stay committed to your higher purpose. So step into your role as a guide. You naturally attract those who seek wisdom and transformation. Look, there are going to be times you're going to feel disconnected, misunderstood, or frustrated by the slow unfolding of your vision. But when you trust your long-term purpose and lead with wisdom, your influence expands effortlessly. And in terms of your resonance in your business and your offers, as I said, you see the future and guide others with wisdom, but you attract clients because people look to you for long-term guidance and deep transformation. So don't rush your wisdom because it unfolds over time and people trust your insight. The best way for you to show up is to share long-term visions, deep insights, and wisdom from your experiences, because you'll attract when you trust your timing and don't force visibility. You guide others through long-term transformation. You share timeless wisdom, not faddish or of the moment advice. So ways that you can really embody this energy is to see the big picture, trust the journey, and lead others towards transformation. And I'll see you next time. By the way, if you've ever got a question you'd like to ask me, I'm a real human. I hang out on Instagram at I am Victoria Gibson, where you can find me and send me a message, grab any free guides, or get your next report. I always look forward to hearing from you, so don't be shy.